All right, guys, I'm back on the Roadster Revival project. Thing was pretty damn rough, as you can imagine. I've built some doors for it. Got some really bad Swiss cheese here. I have made a panel for it. Hopefully she works. It's this one's a little bit of surgery. I'm just putting kind of a patch on the quarter panel. I've already braced it on this side. The other side's pretty good, so subfloor is in actually pretty good shape, surprisingly. So I'm gonna get to doing some zip cut and slicing. I will get my scalpel out. Well, I'm just fitting the new panel for this quarter panel for the little Roadster. Like anything else, it's I picked the most difficult projects. What I've decided to do is I split the panel in half so I could do a little shrinking, stretching here. And then the grand plan is this area I'm going to cut along here, and I'm going to tuck the edge of this panel under this curve, perhaps. Don't quote me on that. Sometimes you got to repair these things in just different pieces. You know, some of the pieces they're stamped originally, so it's a little bit difficult to roll some, you know, a whole bunch of multiple curves. So anyways, I keep saying I'm going to start slicing and dicing, but measure, and cut once. All right, well, I've reached that pinnacle, oh shit moment. What have I done now? I didn't realize this brace is in there. That's kind of nice. I don't know if you can see it. I'll adjust the camera in a moment. But yes, sir. It's coming together just like oil and water. Not too shabby. That's gonna fit kind of under there. Like I said earlier, I gotta, if you can see this, I'm gonna rebuild that one. It's Swiss cheese still, but I've held it just so I know kind of how things flow. I had to take some spot welds off in here. They're pretty hard to see. It was pretty rusted, but I wrestled with it a little bit. Quite a bit of work left, but it's not going to keep me up at night anymore trying to figure out how I'm going to do it, because I'm eyeballs deep now. Stay tuned. Alrighty, I got the old one cut out, and I have this side of it is tacked in, fitting pretty good. I gotta adjust. There's 3 bolts down in here. I just have to adjust the holes and bring this body line up a little bit, or take that guy down. This worked out quite well in here. That's all I'm going to do for today, but this other panel's fitting pretty good. I got a little bit of just massaging down in here. Just gotta get a little more curve and take these stretch marks out. I wanted to get it tacked in before I started kind of massaging these wrinkles out, because I didn't want it to go back to the original position. But well, I guess I've proved to myself it can be done. Still got quite a bit of work. I gotta try and make this piece here, and then it's pretty much smooth sailing. I've checked my I have a fiberglass trunk lid that I've just been using for curvature, and it seems to, there it is there. Only got 2 hands, but way better. Got some good curvature. All right, I got the panel tacked in. I'm quite happy with it. It's needs a little bit of massaging in here. It's a little wonky here and there, but it was free. Just lots of hours. I gotta work on this Swiss cheese right in here. And yeah, a little more fitting, repair the wheel well area, and well, it's way from being roadworthy, but anyways. All right, continuing with this Roadster Revival. Yesterday I tacked in this quarter panel. Like I said, I didn't buy a new panel because they're fairly expensive. COVID shutdowns, takes forever to get parts, yada yada. And I like working with sheet metal. So this is today's challenge here. It's, as you can see, it's pretty rotted in there. It curves this way, plus it, as you can see, it curves that way. I really had no idea how I was going to do it, but I have a little confidence. I made a door, 2 doors actually. So this was one of my kind of practice panels that I saved from the project. And then I kind of got thinking that, you know, it kind of has that curve, but it's got this this little V thing here. I'll take you around to the other side. It's a lot better shape, so you can kind of get an idea of what it's supposed to look like. It's, you know, it kind of juts back, and of course this one's freaking cracked too. But this side's in way better shape. You know. All right, I did find my magnets. These clips are pretty cool. I'll get them at Princess Auto. The Place of the Angels. Tool Porn. I guess down the States it's, I think the guys call it Harbor Freight. Okay, I got my paper pattern from that area that's all messed up. So I'll do a rough cut here. And then what I do is I take my scribe and I scribe through the paper. And then I'll go in with a pencil or marker or something, and I'll map out my bead lines. So I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but we're always taking on new challenges. Got these from Princess Auto. They work pretty good. I'll probably upgrade to a Makita, but I used to use the air shears, and they're pretty difficult to go around any curves. So anyways, these guys will go thicker than the 20 gauge too. I think about perhaps 16 gauge, which is quite nice. Handy tool. Well, I'm about to do the bead rolling on the panel here. I got tipping die on the top and dollar store skateboard wheel on the bottom. I'll just put her in there just like that. And I'm going to apply some pressure here just to get that kind of round shape. I did it before, so it should work again. Right. I've already pre-stretched in the English wheel, just with the flat die. So hopefully you can kind of, there you go. So this is the belt line that continues, I guess on this it continues on this side towards the door. Probably put it through the English wheel again. I don't know. Wouldn't be good. I'm gonna just go check this with the actual body. All right, I got that crazy curve in there. It's a little bit wonky in here, but I'm probably cutting this out or something. I haven't really decided. You kind of go by the seat of your pants. So what I have to do now is I'm going to have to flip it over, and this is the top of the door cab area. So that's got to come this way and then down. You can see how much pressure I'm putting on now. Eventually we'll see the the whole panel start to curve a little bit. You can see it's starting to kind of curve over a little bit. Nice. I'll probably have to shrink this area, I'm thinking. I'm probably going to have to trim this down. There's a lot of material there to shrink. I don't like pie cutting stuff because holy crap, you got to weld for everything. Anyways, well, try and eye on the prize here, kids. Do. So I'm about maybe around a 45-degree angle now. See how it's really twisting now, now. Well, I'm actually making some progress now. So we're pretty good here, but I don't know if you can see, right around here, I gotta bring that in. So a little hard to tell, but it's starting to get wavy right here because the steel needs to be shrunk in this area, and once it's shrunk in this area a little bit, it's going to make more of this radius around here. So we're gonna just get over to our shinky dinky doo. All right, we'll give her a little. Just ginger. So it starts to give me a little more curve. This is kind of the point where you got to start really checking things to see that you're where you want to be. The nice thing is with the shrinker, you got your stretcher on the other side. So if you go too far shrinking it, like making it too tight a radius, then you just go to the other side and stretch it back out. It's, yeah, shrink and stretching for dummies. There it is. Lots of fitting and fiddling. Getting a lot closer now. I trimmed away this a little bit, and sometimes you gotta, the more you trim away, the less material you have to manipulate. So this is coming along quite nicely here. I was starting to get some kinks in here, so I had to be really careful. Shrunk and stretched it. Sorry, I have shrunk it as much as I think I can. It's getting close. There's this crap's kind of bulging out here on me, but a little more. I think I have to use the English wheel to just radius this little area just a tiny bit more. So we'll go over there. I've got quite a round wheel here. So I just want to kind of hit that area. Put a little pressure on it. Just whatever you can do to get her to curve, really. Watch your fingies. Can't say that enough. There's so much fiddling. Oh yeah, that's a little closer. Let's think. Not too shabby. I gotta take the bead roller and maybe bend that up a little bit. It's coming into the vehicle, but I'll keep playing. Stay tuned. Well, you always like that part of the day when you can clamp her in. Not much left to do. I'm very, very happy with this. Gotta just flatten it down in here. It's pretty darn close. I gotta fix a couple of little ridges here. I used a die that didn't really work all that well. It was a little bit hard. I think I'm gonna maybe try a wheel off one of those little scooters, those neoprene wheels. They're nice and soft, so we'll, yeah, I don't know. That might be another day, but anyways, well, you know, if you're like about a mile away, it doesn't look too bad, but no, I'm quite happy. It was free. Just took, well, it took most of the afternoon anyways. Just a little more work in that area there. There's that V here. I don't know, that's crazy. I wish I had one of those stampy stamper things that Ford had. Slowly but surely, I'm making some progress, more progress on this. Probably seems fast in some parts for you guys, but I cut away the crap and I had welded the inside right here, this substructure, because there was a crack, or well, it's completely broken. So I've been fighting with that as well, trying to maintain the integrity. But I got this guy pretty much trimmed down, and oh my gosh, fits pretty good. I didn't think I could really get that far, so this is good. Das ist gut, ja. Well, I got my little nifty clamps on there now. Just gonna start to tack it in. It's fitting pretty good. Just making sure all my surfaces are nice and flush. I wanted to get that part tacked in. I'm trying to line up these body lines. It's a little bit out here, but I think I can work it up. These guys are pretty good, nice and flush. That's still got to go over a little bit. Yeah. All right, I got this panel, or the two pieces of panel tacked in. A little more finessing. She's just a tad flat in this area. Gotta just pound it up, I guess, from the bottom. I'm super duper happy with this. How it kind of, the belt line comes and then it splits into two. One went one way, the other went the other. The other went the other way, I should say. So the next thing I got to tackle is the bottom and the wheel well area. The sub rail has a crack in it, so once I take the wheel well area out, I can repair that sub rail. The sub rails on this are pretty good, surprisingly. Everything else is crap, but I do have some patterns already made, left over from my coupe project, so that'll save a little bit of time. Thank you. All right, that's it for this episode of the Roadster Revival, brought to you by yours truly, Hellendale Hotrods. If you haven't already, hit the old subscribe button, give me a like, dislike, comment, don't care. A big shout out goes out to Iron Trap Garage, Make It Custom, Half-Ass Customs, and of course Bad Chad out east. You guys are very inspiring. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys get a chance, check out their channels. Peace.